incredibly fast oval circuit. It's going to throw out lots of chaos. We are ready here.
They're crashing.
For the green. And there is some crashing in the background. You're not wrong. And Peter Stathers checking the field up. Alexa Gates is getting a bump there from Marley Watson. We are underway, it seems. Fantastic jump from Peter Stathers, showing that oval experience. It looks like Jack Noller's following immediately into that second place spot. Stuck on the high again. And DeMunk holding that inside line. Alexa Gates hasn't really been able to make her way into the train and does now, but gets assistance for her collision. And that is the first wreck of the race. Alexa Gates, Marley Watts caught up, as well as I think they may have got away with it. Actually, Joe Scher getting involved as well. Marley Watts seems to be the cork in the bottle for this group behind. Very wide, and that's a big wreck into the wall. Gaskins involved, Haskell involved. Tom Alder gets away almost scot-free, but looks like he's got a little bit of suspension damage as he goes into the wall now in turn one.
Such as but look at that top. Oh!
That's Turner! He clipped the inside of Leonard DeMunk, and what a fantastic save!
Crashed.
Oh, so it's kicking off again, and we have another caution. That's a bit of kissing going on there. None of that.
Close together. Haskell takes a trip through the grass, and that is Alder into the wall.
Very light contact, and that's Haskell deciding he doesn't like the racetrack.
Yellow flag.
Oh, it gets tagged. Looks like she was running high to avoid the 54 with Joe Scher there. Just at the start of the clip.
Yeah, it's fixed.
He's joined the race. He's got his foot pinned. He is absolutely ragging it. Please don't plow through all of them, Ed. Ed. Oh my god.
Ed, you absolute spanner.
He is. White flag is flying. And a very, very strong charge to the outside again from Scher. He's tried this so many times this race, but just cannot get it done. But I have to ask you, Cav, run to the line. I think Scher gets there first, you know. Extremely interesting dynamic with just 2 turns to go. Scher with half his car ahead of Peter Stather. I've been talking about it all race. The Peter Stather may not be the beneficiary here of his own race. He's led every lap apart from one. But Scher on the high line around the final turn is going to get the beneficial line off the banking. It's going to be a run to the line. Scher's going to get it on the line. It's a yes, he does by 16 thousandths.
And they crash. They all crash.
All of them crash. They're all in the fence. To himself, what is going to happen here? 36 laps of racing or 40 minutes, whichever comes first. We are green here at Charlotte. And Joe Scher with a very commanding start. And Jack Noller follows him through into second as well. Peter Stather kind of getting caught out a little bit by Joe Scher's start. And Peter Stather's falling backwards, actually. Looks like I was Leonard DeMunk looking on the inside into 1 and 2. Yeah, this is me in second place. Oh, and that's Gaskins up in the wall. And that's Peter Stather round. He loops it on the apron exiting turn 2. First caution in the race deployed. That's Cam Gold, Haskell involved, and Tom Alder involved. We have had what appears to be a wreck, Cav. Leonard DeMunk taps the wall. Marley Watts in avoidance.
Oh, there we go. Back at the caution.
Another crash again with Marley Watts and Alexa Gates. Jonah Turner, the unfortunate casualty of expense. That's the one, thank you. And that's Thomas Gaskins hitting the apron. Alder DeMunk getting wide. Jonah Turner taking body action. Alder's still out of shape.
Oh, there we go.
They're around again.
Oh!
It's happened immediately. It's happened immediately.
And what's going to happen if you are Ed Haskell? Should we have a look from his gearbox again?
Oh no, this is a terrifying sight. Ed, please stay high. Ed,
oh, he's hit Stather!
Stather's in the wall and manages to save it. The whole group come out and we're still under green.
Jack Noller takes the white flag.
White flag this time round. The clock did strike 0, but the game couldn't make its mind up. One more lap to go. Leonard DeMunk still in tow. Ed Haskell's throwing the cat amongst the pigeons this league group, completely detached Scher and Gaskins from the group, so the Freaky Face Brigade will have to fight out amongst themselves. But this is a battle you got to watch. Jack Noller. I've got to fancy Jack Noller. He's got that preferential line that we saw from Joe Scher in race 1. He gets a little bit loose there on the outside of Alexa Gates. Out of the final turn, Alexa Gates going to hug it tight. Who's going to get the run between the two of them? It's going to be Noller over the line. 14 thousandths. The high line prevails again. to users PTSD. Hello, I'm down here again. It's more comfy down here. You know what? I'd probably go lower as well. There you go.
Wow. Before we go any further lower, should we wrap up for this evening? And as you were saying, Angus, we have many other series